Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to give you some 4-out, 1-in set basketball plays that you can use against the 2-3 zone defense. Let's get down to the clipboard and let's check out these basketball plays. Okay, so as we can see, the defense is already set up. We're going to be having our 2-3 zone, and what we are going to most likely have is single coverage up top like here, and then we're going to be having these two players sort of guarding the center, but also player 3 still watching player 3 blue. Now, what we're going to start with is having player 2. He is going to go and set a screen for player 1. At this time, player 1 is going to then use that screen, and we're going to be having player 2 roll towards the basket. Now, what we're hoping for is for player 2 red to go and set a double team for player 1, because of course this is right in between their two zones. So what we're going to have now is hopefully player 1 able to get that ball to player 2. Player 2 is then going to be able to draw player 5 up because he could have just shot that ball, which he can still shoot that ball from there. However, if we draw player 5 up, player 5 blue may be open in that low post, and that would be a quick, simple, easy layup. Now, if player 3 was smart and he was able to cut that off, we now have player 3 blue who's open from the wing for that 3-point shot. Now at this point, player 2 would continue towards the rim for the rebound. Player 4 would then collapse for the rebound as well. However, we would want player 3 to be able to hit that shot. Now personally, what I would have done at this point is, let's say player 3 blue is unable to get that shot off. Player 3 red is able to recover fast enough. What we're now going to have is player 5 going back into the low post, player 4 guarding the low post as well. And we're going to be having player 1 move over, possibly double teaming player 3 as well. What I want to see now is player 2 continuing through and going out towards this wing. The reason why this is a good idea, because now player 2 may be open for that 3-point shot as well. Especially with player 5 really guarding player 5 blue, we could have player 2 shoot that ball. There could be a mistake where player 5 pops off, and this could be a layup. There's a couple of different options here that could happen. We could also have player 3 move down, player 1 stay where he is, and player 1 blue could be cutting towards the high post where this could be a shot. So there's many different opportunities here depending on what the defense is giving you. Now in this next basketball play, what we're going to have is player 4 setting a screen on player 2, and player 5 blue is going to set a screen on player 4 red. At this time, we're going to choose one of these two players. It doesn't matter. They're going to choose ahead of time by putting their hand up, and they're going to do a high cut across. Whichever player it is, let's say player 3 goes across. He's going to go across. Player 1 is going to use that screen, and we're going to have player 1 pass to player 3. Player 3 could be open for that 3-point shot. However, that's going to bring player 5 out, and that's also going to be having player 4 fight through, where we may now have player 5 open in that high post. Now, if player 3 is unable to get that shot off, he could pass to player 5, which would then raise player 5 red up to guard him, and we could have now player 3 blue cut towards the rim, and this could be an easy layup. Again, read and react, see what the defense is giving you. However, this is a great play to run at the high school level. Now in this third basketball play, what I want to see is player 3 blue going down towards that deep corner. That's going to bring player 4 down with him, and we're going to have player 5 setting that screen up top. Player 1 is going to use that screen, and he could take that shot. However, with the defense now possibly being pulled away from the baseline, what I want to see, and player 2 is going to be obviously trying to fight through, and player 4 may be trying to recover because of the mistake what has just happened where now player 1 is open. Player 1 could take that shot. However, player 5 is going to be rolling towards the basket. Now this is going to be a possible double team up top, and we could be now having player 3 cutting baseline. And if that's the case, especially with player 5 red really worried about player 5 blue, we could have an easy layup from player 3. We may also have an easy layup or shot from player 5, because now if player 5 was to go down towards the baseline, let's say player 1 did a fake pass down there and player 5 red took the fake, player 5 blue may be open for that mid-range shot, or now a possible layup or collapsing the defense where now player 4 can sneak down. We could have player 3 open or player 4 open for a mid-range or 3-point shot. Now this fourth basketball play is a great play to run as well, where we can have player 1 pass to player 3, player 5 will set a back screen on player 1, and now player 1 is going to be cutting towards the rim. Now the benefit to this play is because now player 1 should be open, and he could take one dribble towards the rim, which would then bring player 5 into him, and we could now have player 5 blue cutting towards the rim. With player 5 now guarding our point guard, we can now have player 5 be open for a floater, or he could take it towards this side of the rim and get fouled by player 3 because player 5 should be much stronger than their small forward. Now, if that does collapse the defense, what could happen now is player 4 could sneak down, or he could set a screen, one or the other, for player 2 to sneak down for that 3-point shot. So there's a couple of different options again. Remembering, read and react, see what the zone defense is giving you out of the set play, and then taking what they give you and using it to your advantage. Now in our fifth and final play, we're going to have player 5 cut across the key, and he's going to set a back screen on player 1. At this time, player 2, he's going to use that screen, he's going to be cutting across. Right around this area, we want player 2 to receive that ball, because now we're going to go 2-on-1 on their center. And what I mean by this is player 4 and player 3 are going to be sneaking down. Player 2 is going to be having player 5 roll towards the basket, where now player 5 is isolated 2-on-1. And now at this time, this could be a floater. This could be a nice easy layup from player 5. This could also collapse the defense, where now we have 2 possible open 3-point shots as well. So this is a great play to run. It's a nice, simple, and quick play. And all of these plays are great against the high school zone 2-3 zone defense. Now I hope that these plays help your team win more games. If they do, let us know in the comment section below. And if you would like custom practice plans, go check out the link in the description below as well. And I would love to talk to you, so leave a comment if you want me to cover any certain subject. I will see you again later on today on our second video of the day.